Welcome back to LDV Games. I'm Lord Darthbawlz, and we are back for another account coaching session. We are on 1ZX Winner's account. Now, unfortunately, they don't have enough silver for me to do any serious changes or takeover or modifications of any kind, but we're going to take a look around the account. We're going to check out where they are and see what they can do. Maybe offer some tips, see what they've done well, see what they haven't done well, and maybe offer some tips, see if we can help 1ZX Winter improve this account. So, level 75, okay? We are on, okay, we've been playing for a little while. We've got Cleopteryx. We're working towards Cleopteryx. We're over 271 days, so we've naturally got all the solid free champions that you can get. In terms of the Great Hall, okay, so we're a little lacking in the Great Hall. We've got the bare minimum, essentially. We've got the 210s. We're, pushing a little bit up into crit damage. Gold 5. Looks like, what's today? Oh, the win rate's not showing right. Let's do some quick math on that, shall we? Wins over losses. What's the math that I'm doing right now? 86% win rate. Okay, not bad. Where am I going? Let's check out Clan Boss. He did say that he would need some help in Clan Boss. I think he said he was 4 King Nightmare. Has he even hit Nightmare yet? 1Z Winter. 3 keys. Okay, 3 King Nightmare. That's kind of brutal. Is he hitting? No. Nothing on Ultra Nightmare. So what's his team? Okay, at this point we're gonna have to find a stand-in for Ultimate Death Knight. Usually he's only like early game clan boss. We've got Rhonda in there. Is that Juliana? Arbiter and Syl. Interesting team. We'll have to see what kind of champions he's gotten. What is he doing Hydra? Okay, he's got Archbishop Pinthroy. He's got Vizix built, and there's most of his clan boss team. Not really doing much damage. Hydra's tough when you don't have a lot of champions built. Because it looks like I see what your team is going to be in most dungeons, I think, if I'm reading the age of this account correctly. So I don't think if he's farming Ice Golem, he's spending a lot of time there. Okay. We got a Trunda on this count. Vergis, Rhonda, UDK, Syl. I feel like that trio is going to come into every team. From what it looks like. I like the look of that Trunda, though. It looks like she had a blessing on her, too. I'm curious to see how that looks. 248 Dragon, 20. He did push higher up. Okay, UDK, Rhonda, no Syl in here. Juliana, Trunda, Tyrell, solid champion. Do you have a decreased defense in your clan boss? I don't think you do. Tyrell should be in your clan boss team. He's like one of the OG clan boss champions. I don't think she's... I haven't... Believe it or not, I haven't used Rhonda. And I'm pretty sure Juliana doesn't have decreased defense. Your Tyrell... I'm calling it right now. Your Tyrell's probably going to be coming into your clan boss team. For the decreased defense. And decreased attack on the A1. That can replace Ultimate Death Knight. Because Ultimate Death Knight does bring shields, heals, and decreased attack. So, like, he can come in, but he's really a budget option for most things. So we got a 2-minute farm on Spider. What are we doing here? Tell me you don't have Trunda built with accuracy for this. Allura's a really good champion, but she's tough to use in Spider because her A1 is random. I really hope Trunda's not built for the HP burn. That would be kind of sad. I mean, like, I understand it. It has value, right? It's Trunda. Now I got 3 of them. 2 of them are built. UDK and Syl are in every team. Well, Ronda's a great choice here. Allure, great choice here. Terrell, great choice here. Syl, great choice here. I would probably take out Ultimate Death Knight. Unless he's your only support champion. He's really, well, he's a defense-based champion. But, I mean, and Syl is an incredible support champion in and of herself. Ultimate Death Knight's everywhere. I guess he's good enough for that. So we're not up to stage 7 yet. Decent times, though. Are we attempting this? Not really. Okay, that makes sense. From what I see on the account. Well, we just started in Doom Tower. You going normal or hard? You're going normal. Okay, cool. And it looks like you're doing pretty well. What kind of turn count we got here? 28. Okay, yeah. I don't think you'll have an issue climbing through normal Doom Tower. I presume you've beaten it before. At least on normal, right? No, not yet. Okay, I wonder where you're getting stopped. Too bad we can't really see. All right, let's take a look at your champions, shall we? There's the beautiful she's built with accuracy. Okay. Yannick is built. This is just painful. So the thing about Trunda is a unique champion. I actually just did a guide on her because I pulled a 3rd one and I have 2 of them fully built. Well, not fully built. One of them fully built. One of them's like half built. She's booked, but no masteries. This hit is massive, but it has to hit twice for it to be truly massive. If it has a 70% chance of a stun, it places a burn for 2 turns on enemies under stun, but it will place an extra hit on enemies not under stun. So the strategy is sound, right? For the spider, high accuracy, stun and burn the spiders, beautiful, burn it down. But you've got Drexar sitting here. Drexar is the OG spider tank, and he's free. You got him for free. You don't need to book him, but it helps to book him, right? Getting 3 books into his passive, this makes it, what's that? 75% chance of placing an HP burn whenever he's attacked. So the spiderlings will attack him because his A2's got to provoke, right? He can provoke and decrease their attack. They all attack him, and every time they attack him, they catch a burn. They catch a burn. They catch a burn. And then when they get their next turn, they're damaging the spider. Plus, he's got HP burn on his A1 with a triple hit. He's got a little self-heal in there, too. Let's see how he's built. He's built fairly well. Fast, high defense. Okay, we didn't go. I don't know if I bet the gear's not strong enough to get crit rate with this because it's not necessary. He is defense based, so you can actually get some good damage out of him. The one suggestion I would make, if you were to try to use Drexar reliably in Spider, is increase his resistance. Yeah. Because you want to try to avoid taking the actual poisons from the spider itself. Right, you provoke the spiderlings, they attack you, you put the burns up, but ideally you don't take poisons because those poisons can add up over time, like tremendously. 260, okay, not bad. I wonder if that's definitely not your fastest build. Arbiter is really made to be a speed demon. I'm just looking up the accuracy, or rather the accuracy of the spiderlings. Stage 20 normal. 200. So you need about 250 to 300. I would say 255 is the sweet spot for resistance. 255 to 300 will be beautiful for resistance if you could hit it. I wonder if you could even glyph it. What do you got on here? Okay, well, that's nice. 6-star resistance chest plate. Oh, you could fit... You don't even have accuracy down here. If you have a... yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's perfect. That would make your spider team work tremendously well. You use Rond everywhere. Let's see. Built-in Savage. Okay, cool. Little low on... I'm guessing you have crit rate gloves, right? Yeah. You need to start looking for crit damage gloves. At this stage of the game, it's about speeding your dungeon runs up, getting higher damage in Clan Boss, and getting higher in the Doom Tower. We only have 4 6-star crit damage gloves with crit rate on them. And what is that doing on Arbiter? This is your probably, what is that, 17? Yeah, this is your best pair of damage dealer gloves. This should be on one of your best nukers. 100%. 17 crit rate, 80% crit damage. You got the Ascension crit rate bonus too. That's awesome. You've even glyphed the speed. You got 20 speed. This is a core for Trunda. Nah, not Trunda. You don't want the perception gear on Trunda. But if you didn't put any other perception pieces on her, yeah, absolutely. If you want to make her a damage dealer. You could also throw it on Yannicka. Is she in crit rate as well? Yeah, crit rate as well. Yannicka's got some big damage as well. She doesn't need the accuracy. Well, you could get the leech with her. So that could work. 100% crit rate, nice. Low crit damage because of the crit rate gloves. And that's the key, right? Once you get crit damage gloves into your gauntlets, you get crit rate everywhere else. All of a sudden, you're 200 to 300 crit damage, depending on... You don't need those. Attack amulets, you only want to look for ones with accuracy. Just a little accessory tip there. All right. Are we using Yoshi? Yoshi's a cool champion. I still have yet to use him. Decent accuracy, decent speed. We'll have to take a look at where you are in arena. Your Syl comes in everywhere. Okay, she's got enough accuracy. She's good speed, good defense. She's built pretty well. I like her. Yeah, I mean, if you can get her in Relentless, whew, she would be killer in Relentless. I tried a couple times, but my Relentless pieces are used on other champions. Now, I've never used this guy, but I've heard he's really good. Books are definitely going to help you in every area of this game. You get a cooldown over here. You're going to get some damage over here. Okay, good. You got her booked. You're going to get some super solid damage here and here, along with cooldowns, which help them get back to their abilities faster. You don't really need... Yeah, and he doesn't really need books. He's pretty unidimensional. How's she built? Little light. Decent. Leech. Yeah, no books either. She's okay. But back to Pinthroy. Does it put it on his? Their max HP. No. He needs accuracy, though. Yep. Okay, cool. Little low, but it's actually pretty substantial. 235, 239, 229. Pretty solid still. He looks to be a little squishy. He's a support champion. You want to build him to be beefy. He's got to have a lot of HP on him, if not. Yeah, see, and it's something like this. You want to try to find an accuracy banner, right, like this, and then flip out for an HP chest with accuracy on it, so that he can take more hits and not lose the accuracy that you need to do his job. Looks like a pretty solid build on Rector. You've got Juliana in here for your clan boss. 202. Oh, no. Oh, that's a waste. 140 crit rate. That's doing you nothing. You want to cap that at 100. You want to nail 100 to the wall and leave it as close to 100 as possible. What else do we got in here? Okay, not much. Looks like a pretty casual player overall, but long-term casual. This game can kind of suck you in. All right, so let's design a clan boss team. We obviously want to get Skull Crusher in there. 100% Skull Crusher's coming in. And he's got to be the slowest, but either at 171 or 191. But he'll always be the slowest champion. Now, we want a cleanser in there too, or block debuffs, right? To take care of the stun and any debuffs on certain affinities. Now, Mausoleum Mage may be an incredible choice for this. 3-turn cooldown, increased defense block debuffs, can protect you from the stun and the decreased speed on Spirit Affinity. And then you've got a cleanse here for in between, or you can use the block debuffs on the first, the 2 AoEs, and then the cleanse on the stun. Plus a little heal, which is nice. So he's got a little heart next to him. Maybe that's what I'll use instead, although Rector's got a heart. He must really like Mausoleum Mage. Let's put hearts on the ones that are getting clan bossed. Definitely Tayrell's gotta come in there. He's decreased defense, decreased attack on the A1, so with the counterattack, you're keeping decreased attack up as much as possible. You could turn off his A3 and put like a refresh accessory on him if you had a couple, but his A3 hits kind of hard. This brings in some damage. The downside with him is his decreased defense is 4-turn. So to really, like, if you speed tune it, you would want him going at a, a 4-3 to keep that coming back around fast enough. The decreased attack is more important than the decreased defense because the decreased attack helps you live longer, along with Mausoleum Mage's heals and increased defense, right? Then you should bring in Frozen Banshee. Frozen Banshee is one of the best poisoners for clan boss, and she's a rare champion. All you need is her A3 and her A1. Her A3 throws out poison sensitivity. With her A1, she's just accruing poisons. So with the counterattack, as long as you get that A3 out first and you land the poison sensitivity, every time you counterattack with Skull Crusher, you're putting poisons out. Because it's 100% chance, which is pretty legit. She's not even built. She's just waiting for you. I would... Oh, no, that's for a different team. Let's favorite her. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now 5. Really, we want someone with Leech. Or you could bring in Vizix. Not for the provoke, but for the ally protection. The Terminator doesn't help you in this fight. Who else could you bring in here? You don't need the decreased attack. Is there anyone with a decreased defense on the A1? I mean, you could just bring in Rhonda for damage. Rhonda does some incredible damage. Or you could bring in Archbishop Pinthroy if you want more heals. You've got an increased defense to bridge the gap between him and Mausoleum Mage. An increased accuracy, so you can potentially build some stronger champions. Rearrange the gear a little bit. But I think I would honestly start with Rhonda and see what kind of damage you do. And then if that doesn't work, you drop Pinthroy in for more support. Pinthroy or Vizix potentially, just turn off the provoke because you don't need provoke. It doesn't help you in clan boss, and you really want to get back around to her ally protection. She's kind of your only ally. I think she's your only ally protection champion that you have. So you definitely want to leverage that in clan boss. It's one of the best buffs for clan boss is ally protection. And then, as you start accruing champions, you've got Lanicus in here with her counterattack, which is pretty legit. So you've got, or ally attack rather. So you've got some options in the future as pieces to puzzles of other clan boss teams. And that's one of the fun things about this game is understanding and building teams for clan boss. Now, in terms of Spider, I would definitely bring in Drexar. I'm torn between suggesting you to re-gear Trunda or leave her the way she is, but Syl definitely stays in your spider team. And I would build Husk and farm a non-green affinity. I think 20 is green, which is unfortunate, at least until you get like Royal Guard. Husk is a great option for that. Now, if you're looking at the top of Doom Tower, what's that? Drexar is great for Sorath. All you got to do is build up his accuracy enough. You need more accuracy for Sorath, so you can land the HP burn, so you can land everything else. You've got Dark Fae, right? Now you've got Allure. Allure is a top tier champion for Dark Fae. And I think I saw Armiger chilling somewhere. Didn't I see Armiger chilling somewhere? Yeah, top tier for Dark Fae. Both Allure and Armiger have A1s that reduce the turn meter of the enemy. So as long as they're 100% crit rate, enough speed and accuracy, they're good, right? The thing about Allure is her A1 is a triple hitter, but it's a random triple hitter. So against enemies like Spider, it's not going to make too much sense, right? And then the last Doom Tower rotation is Griffin. Griffin, you're going to want to approach kind of the same way as Clan Boss, but you'll have to pare down some of your buffs because your resistance is pretty low. Because there's the Griffin will do damage based on buffs. Now, I think the Griffin, if I remember correctly, is a magic affinity. That's where Husk comes in. Husk comes in as your main damage dealer. He comes in with this skill that does damage based on enemy max HP. When you go up against bosses, this is huge damage. He's also really good for Hydra because he brings in a provoke for the Head of Decay, which is pretty cool. And then in addition with Hydra, you definitely want to bring Deliana in there, right? She brings a block buffs and a decreased resistance, plus the leech on the A1. And she's got this really cool passive that will help you stay alive and land your debuffs easier. You don't need her with as much accuracy, which is really nice. Right, Vizix can come in anywhere, right? She brings that ally protection that can be beneficial in Clan Boss or Hydra. Decreased speed, huge in Hydra. Provoke can help with the Head of Decay, shields for protection, and this isn't really for... She can come into Dark Fae, she can come into Fire Knight too. But for this skill doesn't really help too much in Hydra because you can't do anything with their turn meter. And Pinthroid should definitely come into Hydra with his increased defense, shield, increased accuracy, and so should Mausoleum Mage in terms of support champions. Juke and Tyrell for the decreased defense and decreased attack. Arena, and then we'll call it a video. All right, we're in gold 5. That's pretty solid. I see, like, this is a pretty good team. I think he's a little slow. Well, they're all a little slow, really. For gold 5, you probably can't get up too high in gold 5. Switching your Arbiter into full speed gear will allow you to start outspeeding a lot more teams. But ideally, you're going to want to... And you got to get Trunda in there. I mean, like, you can use Rhonda, you can use Trunda, you can use Yannicka. All three are incredible damage dealers in the arena. But if you have Trunda built the way she is, she's not going to do you any good. You would have to rebuild her if you want to take her into the arena. So I hope this helps. Hopefully this helped 1ZX Winter get a little guidance in where he needs to take his account next. And hopefully one of you watching this got some help too. If it did, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. As a growing YouTuber, I'm doing free account coaching and takeovers. I'll have my Discord link down below. You can come join my community. We could talk about your account, see what I can do for you. And I invite you to hit the like button too, because if you got something out of this, that means someone else can too. And hitting that like button pushes this out to other people. I'm Lord Darthbawlz. I'll catch you on the next video. Enjoy your raid.